I'm in California. Welcome to Sea Otter Classic. The biggest trade show to come to the United States. It's absolutely, like, look how many tents there are. This place is insane. This is where so many brands unveil new bikes, new products. They bring so much stuff to life. And Marin are doing no different to that. So this is the Marin San Quentin, a bike I absolutely know and I absolutely love. I was a huge part of designing this bike, but I was part of the 27.5 version, okay? This, some of you may have noticed, has bigger wheels. This is the San Quentin 29er. So big wheels are advantageous for loads of reasons. They roll faster over bumps, you kind of get rid of some of that chatter through the bumpy sections on trails. They're nice for long rides, and the Marin San Quentin is a bike that does it all. So, to test it, what my plan is, I'm going up there shortly for my first practice session of the dual slalom, like a really iconic event at Sea Otter. It's been going on for decades. I've always watched it, I've always known about it, I've never been here to ride it. There's also a downhill race where I'll be racing that in the hardtail category, all on this bike. This is pretty much 100% stock, straight out of the box, the San Quentin 3. This is the first one I've ever seen. I don't think it's even been like ridden much yet. It's brand new. So let's see what the 29-inch wheels are like on a bike I absolutely adore. See what the dual. It's actually sick, it's proper like trail building. And that table goes directly into the flattest 90-degree turn. You know, and my brakes are brand new out of the box, they're not bedded in. So I'm just gonna go straight on, over the bar.
Into the car park.
I think I need to go, we're in Laguna Seca, which is like an infamous race car track. So I feel like I just need to pedal around a lap of that with the brakes on.
Yeah,
bed them in, rather than being on the mountain bike race track. This is gonna be the place to put a hardtail to the test. I'm racing against like, there's so many pros here. I think I'm way out my depth coming from Darkfest to actually have to now sprint out of a gate. How sick is the Corsa? Let's have a look.
It's really cool.
That corner's going to get destroyed. Look how tight it is. They're deep rollers, aren't they?
Yeah, they look sick.
This is the bit that scares me, just these real flat turns. It's so dry, they're going to get blown to bits. Look at the last section. It's like skiing. It's proper slalom. It's like, I've never done dual slalom. I'm almost certainly the only hardtail in the queue, and there's a lot of riders. And qualifying is today in 2 hours. Didn't know that, and we're insanely jet lagged. Let's hope she holds up.
Good luck, mate.
Boy. Oh, she's with me.
Difference of terrain traction.
How did I look? Be honest.
I don't want to be honest.
It's built in a way that makes me feel like I've never ridden a bike. At least it's good out the gate, the hardtail.
Yeah, I bet.
That's something.
What is that about?
The dust is insane. Honestly, the practice session's been going on for 1 hour. The course has completely changed. It's blown to bits. Bike actually feels so sick, especially at the top when I can rail the berms. The hardtail's probably the fastest bike here. But the bottom half, I need grip, and I'm not getting the grip because the back wheel's chattering around, which is so fun, honestly. I love it, like I'm laughing the whole way down, but this is a race. I don't know what's going to happen at the bottom. But qualifying's now, they'll time both sides, add them together. Top 32 riders go through. Let's see if I make the cut.
Riders ready. 1, 2. Looks like Matthew Jones hitting that lower section right now. Gonna crank in through the finish line. The combined time of 1:11.64, 16th officially overall. And
overall, Sam Dale, Walker Shaw sliding.
That's qualifying done.
There for Rachel
First run was terrible. I basically like swapped out 90 degrees in the first flat corner. The flat corners on this are kind of like really interesting because you can just hang out and enjoy it. Don't know if it's the fastest bike, but I've had so much fun. I don't know where I qualified, but event number 1 out of the way. Perfect way to check out all these Marin bikes, actually. It's like the best panoramic view ever. There's my Darkfest bike. Moving on, we've got the Rift Zone 27.5. You're getting the tour. It's the tour vehicle.
To be honest.
Allez.
All the way from France. Can you roll in?
Yeah, boy.
It was on a hardtail.
Top double.
So, this is the Sea Otter downhill. Another event that's been going for years, and since arriving everyone's kind of like, Matt, you're doing the downhill, you're doing the downhill. I am indeed doing the downhill. The good thing about the downhill is there's a hardtail category. So that surely means I'm not going to be the only hardtail. In the dual slalom, I was alone, wasn't I? I was just like outgunned. I mean, I actually wasn't aware I'd been entered into the pro dual slalom. I know I'm a professional mountain biker, but this bike did just come out of a box with not bedded in brakes, and I put it on the dual slalom. Although I got smoked by most of the faster guys, we were all having such a laugh just that the fact that this bike is so capable. Getting this out of the box and riding it, I definitely had the biggest smile on my face, and I think the downhill is going to be just like that. So many of these riders know the track inside out from over the years, and I've just done a couple of sections like over the top hitting the jumps. It's just so sick. I love hardtails so much. I don't care how the race goes. I just get to ride this bike in California, not far from Marin County, you know, the birthplace of mountain biking. I'm on a Marin in California. It's so sick. I know the track's really flat and you have to do a lot of pedaling, which isn't my forte. Maybe there's some steeper stuff further down. This has got a super slack head angle. It's such a sick bike through steep sections. But I imagine I'm just going to be out the saddle, absolutely sprinting and throwing up. Do another one.
Get it.
And then I'll just stick the camera on and do a full POV run maybe, because I need to learn this track, which races tomorrow morning.
Gonna go a few jumps. Bill Racer. Super dusty. Insanely dusty. So dusty it feels like mud. Then we've got like a bumpy little plateau section. Really dusty corners. Little step down. Then insanely rough riding on a hardtail. I can hardly think, that's so fun. Speeds up. Full blown uphill section. And whoa, it's dusty. This track is so sick on a hardtail. It's the best. I can double that up tomorrow. Oh, thanks. Actually a really sick punch ride. Speeds up again. Camber. Whoa, huge hole. This bit's actually kind of cool. Like a big pump track in a downhill race. Step down. More pump track. Do not know how you ride this. Can you ride that rut? No, it's pedal deep. So after the driest track I've ever ridden, you've got to go through like this bog. It's going to be a lot to remember.
It's 10 to 8 the following morning. Guess how many practice runs I got in? 1. The queue is really long to get back to the top, but I think because I'm riding in the hardtail category, which practices with the amateur category, it's sick. People are quite excited to see me out here and kind of hang out and get pictures and stuff, which I love, but it also meant that I didn't move in the queue. So I got 1 run, and I think now I just put my race plate on. I've got to go up and do my race run. I might get one more practice run, which would be nice. So I have no idea where I'm going, but I got that Insta360 clip of me riding down, so I've been kind of watching that. So wish me luck. The bike feels sick. 29-inch wheels is actually a blessing on a track like that. Those like long straights and things, they roll so fast, and the bike doesn't really lose any maneuverability. It still feels awesome through the jumps. That like pump track section at the end's sick, so let's see how it races. Let's see how I race actually. I don't doubt the bike, I definitely doubt myself. I'm heading up there.
Pictures out covering my walls, ticking my father off because I was sticking pinholes all.
What weather for race day? I've seen no hardtails, but that's because I think the hardtail category is bigger now than I actually thought. I think there's like 15, 20 riders, and I'm number 7, so Ben, when the first guy comes down that looks like he's having the time of his life, with a smile on his face, because he's chosen to race the hardtail category, you know that there's 6 more legends until me, alright?
If you are in turn 1 and you are not lighting it up for the hardtails, you do not know what you
Hardtail
are
category
about
starts
to
now.
see. You do not understand. Ed Defty bringing the stoke for the hardtail class, ripping it up, turn 1.
3, 2, 1, go!
Close, Dusty. Oh my God. That is hard. Good man. Woo. Whoa, that's tough. Yeah. Felt so fun. I guess all these years to helping design a hardtail have paid off. Got the win.
The class that I have a ton of respect for, the hardtail downhill class. And the winning ride on the day belongs to Matthew Jones. Matthew Jones wearing the gold jersey, heading up to get the gold medal on the top step of the podium. Let's hear it for this group of superb bike handlers who conquered the pink bike downhill.
See that?
Yeah, boy.
I haven't won anything in years. I love Sea Otter. How good's that? The San Quentin clearly rips downhill hard. You know, the bike that does everything on a course that does everything. Bit of steep, bit of dust, bit of jumps, bit of pump track. The San Quentin's free, everybody. Weapon of choice, as proved here at Sea Otter Classic 2023.